fold up the game on the table, like so. In the actual box you'll get instructions. They're very well illustrated. You can see all the instructions and it's in full color. And you got the back and the front, and you can read this prior to actually setting up the game. So the first thing that we need to do once we put out the board itself is actually plug in the castle itself and the Monster Factory, and it's all one unit. Basically this is the demo, so it's a little tricky to turn on the power on this guy. If you look carefully on the back near this white little box, this is where the actual batteries are housed. There's a little tiny switch inside. You got to pull it towards you, so you got to be very careful. And once you do that, you're going to see this little red light turn on, and then you know that the power is actually on in the unit. And all you got to do is to finish that is you just have to put the casing on the back, and all that does is just pushes in. So now what you'll find is you'll find these 4 slots in the board itself. On the bottom of the actual castle in the factory, you'll see there's these 4 little pegs. All you have to do is line them up with the actual holes, and you just have to press them in, and just firmly press them in. And the reason why you want to press them in firmly is because this device actually does vibrate, and it does vibrate the board, and you want to, when it's firmly pressed into the actual game board itself, it does vibrate some of the pieces on the boards, which is a really neat feature. So let's start with the actual tiles. These are just 5 simple tiles that you're going to put on the board. You're just going to match up the picture with the tiles itself. Let's quickly do that. And the way you actually turn them, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. Let's put your player pieces, put them on the entrance of the game right here. The monster characters, they go behind the factory itself, and they're going to be introduced one by one. The mad scientist, though, he does go on the top of the castle right up here. So let's finish up that. You got the game dice. There's only one, which is very convenient. Then you got the Monster Factory catapult, and this guy goes right here in the middle of the game on the middle tile. And let's put the final pieces of the keys themselves. We're going to put them in the first chest, and we're going to get those radioactive rubies, and there's 5 in each quantity for the keys. We're going to put that in the second chest, and you are complete.